Right, folks, it's been my pleasure to be with you this evening. My apologies again for some of the technical difficulties we've had. I'll be signing off with, as always, John Craig the Covenanter, then Absent Friends and the National Anthem. I'll say good night, God bless, take care.
John Craig was a man of noble birth, no greater preacher roamed the earth. He swore the covenant was worth far more than royal laws. But John was more than a preacher man. If danger raised its icy hand above them all, John Craig would stand in battle for his cause. When John found that he'd been betrayed, new plans in Straventon were laid. The townsfolk did just what John said, along with all his men. Dragoons arrived so self-assured at the meeting place before the hour, not realising they'd been lured right into John Craig's den. John Craig the Covenanter was an orator of note, and his congregation hung on every word that left his throat. But when danger threatened and it put him to the test, as a military tactician he's the best. The Altus men all sang so loud, the soldiers thought they'd found the crowd, and swore they'd soon be in their shrouds for flaunting royal law. Before they set off for the Vale to take their plunder from the kill, they quenched the thirst with good strong ale, their swords were set to draw. Their muskets left beside the road, primed with ball and powder load. No need, they thought, to set a guard for who would dare attack. The townsfolk then at Craig's command crept silently on knee and hand, and there with muskets raised did stand behind the soldier's back. John Craig the Covenanter was an orator of note, and his congregation hung on every word that left his throat. But when danger threatened and it put him to the test, as a military tactician he's the best. They took the soldiers by surprise, a look of terror in their eyes, no one to hear their fearful cries at what might be their fate. The laughter from the townsfolk rose, Craig ordered them remove their clothes. The soldiers left in drawers and hose, they did humiliate. So down the road the soldiers run, with no defence, no sword, no gun. The cheers and shouts for every man, they were just glad to flee. The service followed full of praise for God's deliverance on that day for the Covenanters' enemies, and John Craig's words of cheer. John Craig the Covenanter was an orator of note, and his congregation hung on every word that left his throat. But when danger threatened and it put him to the test, as a military tactician he's the best. John Craig the Covenanter was an orator of note, and his congregation hung on every word that left his throat. But when danger threatened and it put him to the test, as a military tactician he's the best.
The time has come to say goodnight, for every road must end to the ones who care and are always there, our very special friends. say goodnight to those we love. Now maybe shed a tear, but before we close, let's think of those we love who can't be. Let's raise our glass to absent friends. For every Roma's Day will always be there in our hearts, our special absent friend. And when it's time for us to go, and our long journey ends, you'll never be alone, you'll see. We'll be with absent friends. Let's raise our glass to absent friends. For every Roma's Day will always be there in our hearts, our special absent friend. Let's raise our glass to absent friends. For every Roma's Day will always be there in our hearts, our special absent friend. Let's raise our glass to absent friends.